going to go ahead and start the recording. So we're so excited that you're here tonight, and let's get started. All right. So why are you here tonight? We are so excited to share with you more about our Shred 10, and we shred it, live it, and share it. We shred it for 10 days, and we live it by continuing on with what we've learned on our journey, and then we share it with other people. The Shred 10 is a jumpstart program, and we hope it will transition into a healthier lifestyle as well. So there's two startling trends that we need to be looking out for. One is environmental toxins. Would you agree that we are living in a chemical world? We are being bombarded constantly by toxins, and this leads to all kinds of health problems. Unless you're living in a bubble, which I'm not, unless you're living in a bubble, these toxins are everywhere. We're breathing them in, we're putting them on our skin, and they're on our lawn, and we're swimming.
I actually don't have to pay attention. I bet I can just be here.
We're even eating them, which is awful. And, then our food quality, the quality of our food, it is just decreasing. It's been decreasing for a long time. And we can't even pronounce a lot of the ingredients that are in the foods that we buy. So what do? It creates a need for our bodies. Our bodies need to detox and rejuvenate, and that is what the Shred 10 is for. Let's talk about an important topic that most people can relate to: maintaining a healthy weight. We know that excess fat contributes to over 20 different diseases. Remember the toxins that we talked about? Well, our bodies can't handle the onslaught of those toxins, so it protects our organs by trapping the toxins in fat cells. The good news is that this keeps it from roaming and keeps it from causing havoc on our bodies and in our organs. The bad news is the fat cells expand and cause weight issues. When we burn fat in the wrong way without proper nutrition, or if we are over-exercising, the toxins are re-released into our bloodstream, which stresses the body. So your body very smartly goes into fat production mode once again to try and enrobe all those toxins and protect the vital organs, and the fat returns. So it's just a vicious cycle. I've been stuck there too. There's a better way though. The safe and healthy way is to lose weight and allow our body to cleanse itself by removing the toxic load and adding clean eating, especially raw fruits and vegetables. Now you are shedding fat and assisting your liver so it can cleanse and do its job. Weight loss is easier, quicker, and it leads to more permanent weight loss. So how in the world are we going to be able to eat enough fruits and vegetables so that our bodies can detoxify? The truth is, we really can't. We need help. And one important part of the Shred 10 is to add Juice Plus, the trio capsules and complete shakes. And so I'm going to hand it over to Amanda so she can share all of the goodness that we use with Juice Plus.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Brittany. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So yes, a really important thing that we need to help us do that is with Shred 10 is to add the Juice Plus Trio capsules and the Juice Plus Complete Shakes to our diet. This is like flooding our bodies with 45 fruits, vegetables, and berries every single day. Now, it's not a substitute for the real thing, but it will definitely bridge the gap as you try to eat a lot of plants during the Shred 10. This is powdered produce. So you'll add 2 fruit, 2 vegetable, and 2 berry capsules, and then you'll also drink 2 Juice Plus Complete Shakes every day. So let's talk about willpower for a minute. It is not true that some people have this and some people don't. Willpower is actually a function of your blood sugar. I didn't know that before this, did you? So think about a time when you skipped a meal or you were so busy that you just forgot to eat. Well, we all have those days. And then you may want to eat anything in sight. Now, here's why. It's called the glycemic index. It is the rate at which sugar enters your bloodstream. As we all know, sugar should enter your bloodstream slowly and give you sustained energy through complex carbs. or otherwise sugar can rush in and spike your blood sugar like you see in this taller curved line here. This is what happens when you eat empty carbohydrates, such as bread, crackers, or boxed foods. There's a spike in blood sugar, and then it comes crashing down, and an hour or two later, you need a nap, but not before you've raided that pantry. This is also what happens when we skip a meal, or first thing in the morning when we wake up on an empty stomach, and then we think that we need caffeine to help wake us up. The dark blue line shows what happens when we eat a low glycemic meal with lots of fiber. So any sugar will enter the bloodstream slowly, such as with the Juice Plus Complete Shake. Then our blood sugar is stable, and it makes it so much easier to avoid those bad habits and food cravings. This is why the Complete is such an important part of the Shred 10. The Juice Plus Complete is low glycemic, so it stabilizes the blood sugar. It also has 13 grams of plant protein, as well as broccoli and radish sprouts, pumpkin, pomegranate, spirulina. Those are things that we don't eat on a daily basis. And the Complete also has 8 grams of pure plant fiber per serving. The oligosaccharides in the Complete are actually a prebiotic that helps to keep your digestive system healthy as well. You can use it in so many ways. My entire family almost always has a shake for breakfast, which always starts our day off great. And I also love it mid-afternoon when I want a snack. We actually like to use the shake mix to make other healthy treats as well, like protein balls. I even make waffles, ice cream, and cookies with it, if you can believe that. My daughters have no idea that they are eating 15 superfoods. So talk about a major mom win there. So I'm going to share my Shred 10 journey with you guys here. So before my first Shred 10, I was an exhausted mama. I had 2 young daughters. I was drinking at least 5 cups of coffee every single day and still tired. I wasn't sleeping well. My hair was falling out in handfuls in the shower. I was struggling to lose that baby weight. Now, mind you, that my youngest was already 1.5 years at this point. I had horrible brain fog and mood swings. I was actually placed on an antidepressant after the birth of my youngest daughter due to postpartum anxiety, which came with their own host of not so lovely side effects. So in February of this year, I actually participated in my very first shred, but it wasn't just me. My daughters and my husband participated right alongside me because it's safe for the whole family, womb to tomb, as they say, as Dr. Sears says. And so they all participated with me, one, because this mama only cooks 1 meal at dinner time every night. And I thought that we could also definitely benefit from some healthier benefits all the way around. After the first Shred 10, we were hooked. My energy levels skyrocketed, and I was no longer drinking any coffee or caffeinated beverages for that matter, because I didn't need it to survive the day any longer. I was able to sleep so much sounder through the night and wake well rested in the morning. The bloat and the afternoon brain fog were gone. And so we decided as a family to continue shredding, or to continue these healthy habits long term. And I'm proud to say that we have successfully shredded every month since February and see no end in sight. Because I tell you what, when you feel as good as we do now, you don't ever want to go back to the days of before. In addition to those results that I've already mentioned, I was also able within this time period to lose 30 pounds and maintain my new healthy weight. I've been taken off of my antidepressant medications because my body now has the nutrients that it needs to heal itself that I wasn't able to give it before shredding and incorporating the omegas daily. My skin is clearer now than it's ever been. My nails are so strong, and I swear my eyelashes are longer too. I can't prove it, but I know that they're longer. My daughter and I used to have horrible seasonal allergies as well. I took antihistamines daily for years, plus nose sprays and eye drops. And she was so pitiful. She'd wake up every morning with her little eyes just crusted shut, and it was a daily struggle to get her eye drops in her as well. But I will tell you that neither of us were affected at all by the record pollen that we saw here in Georgia this year. And that's with no antihistamines, no eye drops, no spray, nothing. We were good. And my husband as well, because he shredded right alongside me each month, has actually been able to tighten his belt loop up by 4 notches so far. And more important than that, he's no longer being monitored for high blood pressure, which I tell you is an absolute godsend, because heart disease has affected a lot of people in his family, and we just really didn't want him walking down that same path. On top of all of that, though, one of the best things I have honestly gained from my Shred 10 journey is the awareness about nutrition and how nutrition truly impacts all levels of health or disease, and it starts at the cellular level. So thank you for letting me share my story tonight, and I'm going to pass it right along to my friend Trish Kyger.
guys. Okay, so thank you so much for just allowing me to be a part tonight. And the first thing I want to say is how much I absolutely love this community. I've been a part of this community for 9.5 years. I cannot believe it has been that long. But I want to take just a minute and share my story with you. And hopefully, oh my gosh, like I don't know that I could top off all the amazing things that we've heard already, but hopefully this will give you a little bit more encouragement. So 9.5 years ago, I was serving as the principal of a small elementary school. And to be very honest with you, I was completely stressed out and I didn't have very good boundaries in place. I had way too much on my plate. And after a while, my body just couldn't handle it anymore. I was pretty much existing on coffee all day, every day. I thought it was my best friend. And after a while, my body just couldn't handle anymore. I had some other situations also going on physically at that time, but it was just as if everything snowballed into one giant problem. And before I knew it, I literally collapsed in a restaurant one morning and had to be rushed to the hospital in the back of an ambulance. So that started a 4-month period where I was literally in and out of the doctor's office, in and out of the hospital, all kinds of tests to determine where this excruciating abdominal pain was possibly coming from. We really had no answers. And every time I left the doctor's office or came home from the hospital from another test, we even did exploratory surgery to figure out what was going on. We still were back to square one. We had no answers. The only thing that changed was that I came home with one more prescription for pain medicine or muscle relaxers or something to try to help me feel better. So at the end of that 4-month period, I had gone in for yet another test, gotten the phone call on my way out of town from my doctor, and she said, "Good news, everything is clear." And I hung up the phone and I burst into tears because at that point I was so frustrated. I literally did not know where to turn. And my husband looked at me and said, "You know, your body is trying to tell you something." He said, "There's a reason you're having all this pain." And I remember I looked at him and I said, "You know, Melissa, a friend of ours, had just reached out to me a few days before that phone call from the doctor. And she had invited me to an event. And she called it a wellness event. And to be honest, you guys, I tell people all the time, I went to that event for 2 reasons. One, I was desperate. She had no idea what I was going through in my own health journey at that point. And 2, she was my friend. So I wanted to see what she was into. It had been a long time since we had been able to sit down and talk face to face. And I wanted to go support her. That night is where I began my whole journey of learning about the power of food. And I am going to tell you right now, I am so incredibly grateful for that invitation. So Juice Plus, the capsules and the shakes just immediately made sense to me. I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that I was not getting the nutrients that I needed every day. I figured, you know, who's really eating as much broccoli as they should, right? And at that point, I certainly wasn't eating kale or anything fancy. So I knew that it would help me bridge some gaps that I had in my own nutrition. And so from that point, within 2 months, I had less abdominal pain. Had no idea why. I was just thrilled that that was the case. But because I started actually making progress by adding more whole foods to my diet, my husband and I decided, you know what, there was really something to this whole good nutrition and this natural approach to helping my body heal. So we did our research and we found an amazing doctor who completely embraced that philosophy too. And she was the one who helped me complete that journey of wellness. And so, you know, it took 2 years. We found out what the problem was. Come to find out, I had an undiagnosed fibroid tumor. Imagine that. And we were able to go from there and address some other issues that she also found along the way. So to be a part of this community, to be able to get this kind of nutrition in every single day, when I tell you it's a gift, oh my goodness, it is the most amazing gift to me. So a few years ago, when Dr. Mitra Ray put together Shred 10 for us, I thought, okay, this is interesting. And as I learned more about it, I got so excited because I thought, you know I need the help. So it has been an amazing way, just like both of these precious ladies have already shared. It's been an amazing way just to become more intentional about what you eat. having a community of like-minded people to shred with every single month, that is what will get you through, because I will tell you, we will laugh together. We will complain together if we need to complain. We will just do all the transitions together. We'll encourage each other to work out. We'll check in and say, how are you doing with drinking your water? There's just such a sense of community within the Shred 10 program. That's one of the things that I love the most. And again, for me, it goes back to helping me be much more intentional. I've learned that my body feels so much better when I'm really paying attention to what I'm eating. I've seen an improvement in the gym. When I work out, I can tell when I've had, if I've just really indulged or overindulged, and it's so easy to do during the holidays. I can tell, I can feel it in the gym when I try to go in and have that great workout. So Brittany, I just want to say thank you so much for allowing me a few minutes to share. I could go on all night, but I'm going to stop here. But this really has been a gift in my life. And if you're considering becoming a part and joining our next shred, I just cannot encourage you enough. We would love to have you come along and join us.
Thank you so much, Trish. Oh my goodness. I love hearing your story. And thank you so much, Amanda, for sharing. Absolutely. And, my story is pretty similar when it comes to feeling better and loving the shred, because I'm a mom of 4 children, and my baby is just turned 5 months old. And so I've got some work to do on my body for sure. But I shred while I was pregnant. And I also shred while I am nursing. I'm nursing right now, and I've shredded twice so far. Just finished up my second shred, and oh my goodness, I feel amazing. And it's just such a wonderful feeling to know that I'm putting good things in my body, and then that is also going to my baby. And what's been amazing to see with flooding my body just with more raw fruits and vegetables and whole foods, it's been really amazing to see. Not only do I feel amazing, my skin looks great, my hair looks great, my nails look great. My hair was falling out in handfuls. All of my hormones are now normalizing after having a baby and nursing and everything like that. And so my hair was literally just falling out in handfuls, and it was kind of horrible. But now, after doing 2 shreds, it's not nearly as bad. And also, for all the mamas out there who have nursed or plan on having a baby and nursing, my milk production went up, and that just blew me away. I know when we give our bodies what it needs, our bodies do what they're supposed to do. And Asher, my daughter, she just has done so great, even cutting out, all the foods and eating a lot more clean, eating a lot more fresh fruits and vegetables. She's done wonderful doing that while I'm exclusively nursing. And I've lost 9.6 pounds. And yes, I'm going to say the 0.6 because that matters to me. And it's not all about the weight loss, but it is all about being healthy from the inside out, and that I'm giving myself what my body needs to be a good mom, to be an awesome wife, hopefully, and to do all the things that I need to do. I'm not having that crash in the afternoon. It's just been awesome. So I'm just so glad and so thankful for the Shred 10. And I just have a couple more things to share. So let me share my screen again one more time and start going here. All right, awesome. We also have a Juice Plus Omega blend, and that is absolutely amazing. If you've ever tried omegas but hate it because of all of the fishy stuff that you taste, this one is completely plant-based. It's a full spectrum of omegas, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, and oh my goodness, it's amazing. So the Shred 10 is just about shredding the food and toxins and habits for 10 days that are not serving you well and adopting new, healthier habits. It's just simple. So here's the Shred 10 guidelines. You see it right there on your screen. For 10 days, you're going to add more real food, things like fruits and vegetables, whole grains, peas, and beans. You'll add Juice Plus Trio capsules and shakes to support you. We really want to encourage you to eat clean during these 10 days, the first 10 days. This will give your body a break from digesting heavier foods, and it will also reduce inflammation and free the body up to cleanse and rejuvenate. You'll drink plenty of water. sleep 7 to 8 hours each night, and exercise most days. Now, the exercising is just moving your body. So if it's taking a walk for 15 minutes a day, that is exercise. You're going to eliminate gluten, dairy, caffeine, alcohol, processed foods, artificial and refined sugar, and we'll encourage you not to eat after 6 p.m. to give your body a chance to rest, digest, and eliminate the toxins effectively. If you're pregnant or nursing, like me, a child, or an elite athlete, you may make accommodations from the 6 p.m. rule. For me, I don't stick to the 6 p.m. rule. What I stick to is no eating 2 hours before bedtime. I can get some pretty huge cravings and just get really hungry all of a sudden. And so my rule of thumb is no eating 2 hours before bedtime. And the reason that is, it gives our body to rest so that it actually releases the human growth hormone to restore our bodies, which is what sleep is meant for, is to help our bodies restore during the night. Once you order your Juice Plus, you'll receive the Shred Guidebook, a wonderful ebook that will provide 10 healthy meal ideas, over 15 shake recipes, snack ideas, and this guidebook will explain all of the guidelines in detail and explain things like why no gluten, why no dairy, or why no eating after 6 p.m. There's no calorie counting or food deprivation or a complicated formula to follow. The Shred 10 is safe for the whole family. And I just would love to share with you some of the most common Shred 10 results. As you see here, craving more fruits and vegetables, healthier weight, better recovery from workout, improved sleep, increased energy, healthier hair, skin, and nails, improved regularity, and increased mental clarity. And all of those things are what we hear most from Shred 10 customers. And why can we share this information with you confidently is because Juice Plus is the most thoroughly researched nutritional product in the world. We have over 30 published studies from gold standard clinical peer-reviewed studies from all these prestigious universities worldwide that have proven Juice Plus is good for you. It's bioavailable, which means it gets into your bloodstream and it does good things for your body. So where do you see yourself getting started? We have several different options, and anywhere you start is going to be an amazing start to your health journey. We would love to help you and support you along the way. And if you have any questions, we would love for you to talk to whoever invited you to listen to this call tonight. And we're so excited that you joined us. If you have anything else, Amanda or Trish, I'd love for you to jump in now and let everybody know how much we have enjoyed them sharing all of this great information with us. All right, guys. Well, we are so appreciative of everyone who joined us tonight, and we will see y'all next time. Y'all have a great night tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Good night, everybody.
All right.
Great job, Brittany. It was awesome. Thank you so much, honey.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was a great job.
Thank you.
Thank y'all very much.